Okay, in this video we're going to look at converting to and from radian measures. Okay. Now, I could go ahead and give you a long explanation of what a radian is. It's probably better that you look at a YouTube video. There's plenty of videos on YouTube that will do it more justice than I would. I just want to fill out the notes in this example. If you have any further questions, please speak to your own class teacher. Okay. So if I want to convert from degrees into radians, what I can remember is that I want to multiply by this value of pi over 180. If I want to go from radians back into degrees, then I want to multiply by 180 over pi. It might be easier to remember simple radians. So if you can remember that 180 degrees is pi radians, 360 would be double that, which is 2 pi radians. So 90 degrees would be half of pi, which is just pi over 2 radians, and so on. So if you can remember all as a fraction of 90, 180, 360, you might be able to do this without this conversion factor. Okay, so like I said there, convert 90 degrees into radians, for example 19a. 90 is just pi over 2. Let's do it this way just to show us. So if I wanted to convert it 90 times by pi over 180. So if I forgot that 90 degrees was pi over 2, or that 180 was pi, if I remember to multiply by pi over 180, I would cancel that down. 90 goes into itself once, it goes into 180 twice. So that would just give me pi over 2. Okay. The same with 60 degrees. 60 multiplied by pi over 180. 60 goes into itself once, it goes into 180 3 times. So that'll just give me pi over 3. And again, there is a quicker way to remember that. If you can remember that 180 degrees is pi, 60 degrees is a third of that. So 60 degrees would be a third pi, which is pi over 3. 225 degrees into radians. So let's think of it as 225 is a multiple of 45. So if we think of 90 degrees is pi over 2, then 45 degrees is going to be half of that, which is pi over 4. So if I have got pi over 4 is 45 degrees, there are 5 45s in 225. So that's just going to be 5 pi over 4. And again, you could use your conversion. You could say 225 multiplied by pi over 180. So do that multiplication, do your cancelling out, and you would just get your 5 pi over 4. Okay. Going back the way to convert radians into degrees. So it's the same idea. I've got pi over 4 multiplied by 180 over pi. Cancel the pi's out. 4 goes into 180 45 times. So that will just give me 45 degrees. Or you could just remember that pi over 4 is 45 degrees. The more you do this, the more you will get to remember the quick conversions. 4 pi over 3 is another one that we can do. To be honest with you, what I would do here is, if I remember that 4 pi over 3, if pi over 3 is just 60, then this is just going to be 60 multiplied by 4. That would give me 240 degrees. But again, you could do the conversion. So you could say 60. Start that again. I'm talking rubbish. You could say 4 pi over 3 multiplied by 180 over pi. And then just multiply your fractions. The pi's cancel out. 3 goes into itself once, it goes into 180 60 times. So 4 times 60 would give you your 240 degrees. And finally, 11 pi over 6 Well, if you can remember that pi over 6 is 30 degrees, it's just going to be 30 multiplied by 11, which is 330 degrees. It doesn't matter how you're able to work it out, as long as you're able to convert between degrees and radians. Okay?